I'm losing my voice and I sound nasally. Sorry. Saw this on Reddit the other day, and that is a fair assessment. There's definitely some truth to this. You got yourself a 3D printer, you have yourself some filament. Now what? Well, that's when I went to the dollar store. And that's when I found this, a magnetic knife rail. Now you have to understand, I'm still riding the high of creating my Skadis pegboard mounts and the different holders for my devices. And I am just appreciating and loving how it looks. So I have not stopped thinking about my Skadis board. And when I came across this knife rail, I knew I needed this on the Skadis board. And that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so in order to create some more space here for that magnetic rack, I want to take all of these dongles, which I really don't want on display, and I'm going to put it into this, which is, again, another dollar store container. It is kind of ridiculous how many dongles we got to deal with here. Look at this. Come on. 32 and a half. 12. Back in Tinkercad, and what I've got here is I've got this piece right here that will slide onto the ends of that knife rail. This is the one end. There's going to be another one on the other side too. What I want to do is I want to have it like this to basically cap each end of the knife rail nicely and not have it slide around too much. I kind of want this to be a snug fit. So I'm going to do some measurements, maybe do some test prints and see how that goes. Like I said, I'm not too advanced with this stuff, so I'm really going at it with simple shapes and stuff like that. But this is fun for me. All right, I'm going to print this up and let's see how it does. For this print, I am using Elegoo PLA+. I am printing at a 10% density and my wall thickness is 1.2 millimeters. Here's the piece here. And I did it with the double hooks there just to really make sure it's stable and sits nicely in the Skadis board. This should fit in, so it should fit in like this. And in fact, I kind of wanted it deeper. I guess I didn't measure it well. Okay, that's gonna be a problem, but whatever, let's just see how it sits. So yeah, so like this. Yeah, this should be over like at least 2 or 3 more millimeters. Yeah, this should be flush right up to there. So I've got to make this a deeper pocket. Here's that piece again, the one that I need to adjust. There's the back of it there. I'm going to take this and I'm going to just break it down to all of its pieces there. I wanted to add 3 more millimeters, so there it is. For those of you that really do this a lot, you're probably not even using Tinkercad, but this is my speed. This is my speed, everybody, and I'm loving it. This is good. I'm going to print this out. Let's see if it works, and if it does, then I'll create the other side for it, and we're good to go. Printed up the new version of this. This one just has a deeper pocket so that the knife rail can go in there. That's what I wanted. That's perfect. So that worked. So I'm back in Tinkercad. So I'm just going to create the other side to this. The other, working with these 3D models, these digital 3D models, is that I can just quickly make a copy, and I'm just going to flip this so it's like that. Look at that. I don't even have to do this again. Let's just flip it. It's awesome. I love it. Come on. All right. Going to print this side up, and I think I got myself a knife rail on my Skadis board. All right, next up is just the container for those dongles. Go somewhere around here. That'll clear up the space up top, and then hopefully this is done. So I'm just finishing off here the arms, the brackets that will be used to hold that container so I can house those dongles. Instead of having them mounted individually on the board, I can just stack them in that container. I mean, hey, look, I don't want to brag, but making mounts for my dollar store container so I can mount to my Skadis board, it's kind of my thing. It's kind of what I do. Yeah, it's pretty crude. The container itself is a little bit tapered, so I really tried to make this so that it was, let me just separate it out here again here so I can show off like that, right? I kind of wanted to make it tapered there like that. Okay. That's actually probably not too impressive, so I should probably hide that. Let's make that one big piece. So there it is. I'm going to print this up. Let's see if it works. And if it does, then I've got my bracket for the container, just like I planned. All right, so here they are, the brackets for my dollar store bin. Perfect. What I'm also going to do, because this will slide around, is I'm going to put some double-sided tape. This is Gorilla mounting tape. I like it because it's clear, and that'll just help lock it in so it doesn't slide around. One on this side, one on that side. So bringing this back to that original question at the start of this video, so you got a 3D printer, now what? And that Reddit post about simply printing things that you can just buy at the dollar store. The redesign or the repurposing of items, even repairing items using 3D printing, I've really enjoyed that aspect of 3D printing, and it's kept me coming back for more. The ability to make things that are customized for my own use and that are not available for me to purchase at a store or online. This is something that is really awesome about 3D printing. I think starting with these smaller types of projects also takes the burden of trying to design something from scratch. That can be really intimidating and difficult. Doing these little small projects does allow you to get into the designing process. Again, I use Tinkercad, and it has been a great way to start learning how to design by just doing these little small projects. And you start to develop your skills. You start to look for these skills because you have a purpose for learning these skills, and you are creating along the way. And it's not as intimidating. It's a lot of fun. And in the process, you are doing new and awesome things with your 3D printer. All right, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. We will catch you next time. Bye.